Hi YouTube, it's Misty. It's been a few weeks since I have updated. I think the last update was when I had my pulmonary embolism a few weeks ago. Things had gotten better. I started swimming. I started being able to do things again. And then I was on blood thinners. They put me on Xarelto in the hospital after my pulmonary embolisms. And then I started my period. It was heavy. And not to be gross, guys, but I was bleeding through a Super Plus tampon plus a Super Maxi pad in 20 minutes. So, I mean, that's a lot. And then I was passing blood clots the size of grapefruit, which is huge. After a few days, I went to the ER. You know, they sent me home, said my blood count was a little low, but it was okay, and sent me home. The next day, I went and seen my OB/GYN, and he said that he didn't know really what to do because it's the blood thinners and it's the fact that I had to discontinue my NuvaRing because it was estrogen. And due to blood clots, I can't have estrogen-related birth control. So it's kind of like a perfect storm of everything happening at once, causing this huge, massive period. So the plan is that I would come back 2 days later on Wednesday. He would try to put in a Mirena IUD. And in the meantime, I was taking Prometrium, which is progesterone pills, plus Methergin, which helps to contract the uterus, in hopes that that would slow down my bleeding. But anyways, on the next day, on Tuesday, I went to the ER again. Once again, I'm bleeding quite heavily, and now I'm getting dizzy. Every time I get up, I'm feeling sick, woozy. I don't feel good. Once again, my blood count was a little bit lower than it was 2 days before, but they sent me home. So then yesterday, I went to see my OB/GYN for the Mirena. He tried to put in the Mirena. Well, he got to do the pelvic exam, and I was just bleeding way too much. He couldn't get it in. So he had me admitted into the hospital. And so here I am. I've had 4 blood transfusions so far, 4 units of blood. My blood count is finally in the normal range. Barely, but it's in the normal. And I'm having surgery tomorrow. At first, they were going to do a DNC and try to put in the Mirena. But because I'm still bleeding so heavily, and they even gave me a Lupron shot to put me in menopause for a month, and I'm still bleeding like crazy. And the ultrasound indicated that I have a really thick lining, so they think I'm going to bleed like this for a while. So, tomorrow I'm having an ablation procedure on my uterus, which is basically going to burn off the first layer and prevent lining from regrowing. So it will make me sterile. Well, I won't be able to have babies anymore. I had the surgery so I could have a baby with my husband. It's not going to happen now. I have a team of doctors. I've had second, third, and fourth opinions, and they all agree that nothing's going to help. And that even if they give me a DNC, it's only for this month. Next month, I'm going to encounter the same thing because of the blood thinners, and they can't take me off of that because I'll die. surgery to have a baby. And I keep thinking maybe I should have tried harder before having surgery after my miscarriage. And I'm in a labor and delivery floor. So I'm hearing babies, and the walls have baby stuff everywhere. It just sucks knowing I'm never going to be back here with a baby. So yeah, I know I don't look very good. I don't feel very good. It's mentally and physically draining, emotionally draining. I mean, I have 2 other kids, but I don't have a baby with my husband, and that was our plan. Anyways, yesterday I was 7 weeks post-op. I'll give you my numbers real quick. I weighed in at 300 pounds yesterday here, which is a total loss altogether of 77.5. I'll probably gain some being back in the hospital and hooked up to all these fluids, and some of the weight loss I've had in the last few days was probably just blood loss. So, that's where I'm at. I really don't know what else to say today. It's been a bad day. And tomorrow will be worse. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I don't want you all to know that. I appreciate you guys always thinking of me and being there for me, and wonderful comments. I never can comment hardly back on my phone, but I do appreciate it. And if you know me on Facebook, thank you so much for all the wonderful comments I've had on there of everybody thinking of me. It helps. Alright guys, I'm gonna go now. Talk to you later. Bye.